morning. I'm Natalie Marmion with things you should know. Spring cleaning and freshening up your house. We all love to be in a fresh, beautiful, and good smelling house. When it comes to even preparing your house to sell, you know, beyond curb appeal, how much it matters, that first impression when people come into your home and you want them to say, it's so bright and fresh and smells so good, not it's so dark and smells terrible. Part of that, again, beyond the curb appeal, beyond the paint, let me tell you, it's in your carpet and the scents that are absorbed. So I want you to meet Chris with Carpet MD. Chris has, I know you've done my house and you've done a great job. I want him to share with you everything you need to know about hiring the right carpet cleaner and why it's so important and really the difference it can make, Chris. Because again, number one, how do we hire the right company? What are the questions we should be asking?
Well, you know, there's a lot of different service levels out there,
right,
and they're all appropriate in certain situations. But for those that want the highest quality clean that you can get, we're that type of company. Okay, so if you're looking for that, you want to ask questions like, well, do you vacuum?
You want them to vacuum the house first?
No,
okay,
absolutely not.
Oh.
We're going to do that for them.
Okay.
And the reason for that is in most situations, your warranty is actually voided if your professional carpet cleaner doesn't do the vacuuming.
Okay.
Because that's such an important step. That's where over 75% of the non-soluble dry soils are going to be removed, most of which would be left in the carpet if the carpet cleaner doesn't do that.
So that's my question number one when I call a company and interview them to see if let's say I have a coupon or something, so it seems like a great deal, you want to call. Number one question is, will you vacuum my house first?
Correct, and over 70% of companies you're going to find don't do that.
Okay, then what's next? What do I want to know from this company next before I invite them in to really saturate the carpets if they don't do a good job?
Correct. Well, the first thing I always tell people to do is look at reviews of any company, right? So we're one of the highest rated companies in the Portland area. And so what everybody else has to say is way more important than anything I could say.
Yeah, reviews are priceless.
Right? So we've got a 5.0 star rating on with Google. Yeah. So that's number one. Second is, you know, what type of system are you using? Are you using a chemical dry cleaning system? Are you using a truck mounted steam cleaning system? You know, are all of your employees trained and tested? Are they certified to do the job? So all of our employees trained, tested, have certifications in these things, so that way you know that they know what they're doing.
That's great. So what some of the smells that are in these houses, and you can imagine all the homes that I go into, right?
Right.
Whether you're cooking something, whether somebody in your house still smokes, even if they do it outside, let me tell you, they still bring the scent inside and you can smell it. Tell me what a good carpet cleaning is going to do to freshen up a house.
So a lot of those smells, like you say, yeah, they are going to be in the carpet and they're going to be held by those fibers. So a general cleaning with the type of products that we use is going to take care of that. Okay. We follow that up though with a rinse that is going to neutralize all that cleaning agent, leaving your carpet virtually residue free. So no rapid resoiling with us like you're going to get with a lot of different companies out there. But in extreme cases where there's heavy odors, urine, things like that, heavy drag smoke odors, we have deodorizers that we can also use, enzymes. Okay. So we're going to give you the advice that you need before we even start to let you know what you need to do to bring it back to where you want it.
And you come over and give a consultation, so that's always helpful too.
Absolutely.
Finally, we need to know what's the difference between whether we buy our own, you know, do-it-yourself carpet cleaning thing or you rent one for the day, the difference in the machine and the results that I'm getting with that versus hiring a guy like you.
Sure. You know, if you have to have the carpets cleaned because you're trying to get your deposit back on a rental, something like that, sure, maybe try to use one of those to if you want to save yourself some money. Hopefully you're young and have a lot of energy because it's a lot of work
It's true.
to do that. If you want to do it right, you're going to have to do it at least twice because you're going to want to do a rinse as well. Otherwise, again, if you're staying there, it's going to rapid resoil with those products. Yeah, you can save a lot of money doing that, but those machines are not very powerful. They're not going to have the lift and the suction. They're going to leave the carpets a lot wetter. They're going to leave a lot more of the soils in the carpet. It's just not, it can't do the job of a truck mount.
And quickly, Chris, tell me, when after you have the carpets clean, it's fine for babies to be crawling around or dogs to be walking around, for us to be barefoot walking around?
Absolutely. Okay. Again, because we use that rinse, because we're not leaving a residue in the carpet, it's very safe. Okay. If you got little babies and dogs that are on the rug, there's not going to be any harmful effects at all on that.
Great information. You guys do a great job, and I
Thank
appreciate it. It's really important. Keep your carpets clean. Keep your house smelling fresh. You're going to enjoy it more, and so will other people, again, especially if you want to list it. With Things You Should Know, I'm Natalie Marmion.